G'day everyone, Kent from Kent's Paint Shack back with you again. A slightly different video. There are some pictures at the end, but they're about 10 or 12 years old, so you'll notice that my painting style has changed quite a bit, and that the majority of the pictures are actually 15mm and not the 28mm, and there's one 40mm figure in there again. But the other day I woke up and I was like, I was just thinking about how I started painting for other people, and then how I actually started painting professionally, and how it was really about one company plus a couple of people that really kind of broke me out of painting for myself, and kind of just doing okay to painting for other people, and which really lifted my skill level when I started painting all the time. So the first guy was a guy called Richard Bell, and he was a guy at the local club, and he was like, he just looked at some of my painting and he goes, oh, would you do some painting for me? And I was like, oh yeah. He says, if you paint one box of miniatures, this is mainly Flames of War, I'll get you 2 boxes. So for every box of miniatures that I painted for him, I got 2 boxes. So I ended up just like with these huge armies of Russians and Germans. So I had everything, because this guy was like a major collector. So that kind of got me thinking, actually, I can do a little bit more than just paint for myself. I can actually paint. I'm actually like quicker than I thought I was at painting. So it just kind of got my mind thinking. So that was the beginning of it. And then I loved AB figures. I don't know who else here loves AB, but 18mm AB figures, especially Napoleonic, for me was just the best. So I was purchasing quite a lot of British and French and just everything from AB figures, just loving them. You'll notice my painting styles, well, it's not that great. But what I did is I sent an email to Nick from Eureka Miniatures in Australia, and I just said to him, would you be interested in sending me some figures, and I'll paint them up, and then I'll do a review on them on my blog, which at that stage was 15mm Paint Shack, and it's a little bit of a dilapidated site now. And he said yes. So he sent me some British. He sent me some Romans, and he sent me a 40mm figure plus a bunch of 28mm French Revolutionary Wars, and I tell you, they they are stunning figures. Like if you're looking for any revolutionary wars from the French Revolutionary War, their range is just stunning. The figures are really, really nice to paint. So I started painting these up. I put them on my blog, put a review up, and then a little bit further down the track, I sold the 28mm French Revolutionary Wars. And it just happened that I sold it to this guy that ended up that I've been painting for the last 10 years. So and it's pretty much non-stop I've been painting for this guy. So if it wasn't for Eureka Miniatures just being so generous and offering me this box of miniatures, and they sent it to me, didn't charge me anything, I wouldn't have probably stepped into that next realm. And because I've been painting pretty much non-stop ever since, it affected my quality. So more people wanted my miniatures, my painting services, and it's really just been one of those things that I just woke up the other day and thought, I don't know if I ever said thank you to them. So to Nick and the team at Eureka Miniatures, I just really want to thank you. It made a huge difference to my painting style, and just to the way that I do business as well. So I try to be generous, just like they were generous to me. Sometimes I give away figures and do other things, but I just want to do a bit of a shout out. So so the guy that I'm really thankful to is Reg. Reg, you know who you are. I won't say your last name, but he's been just an awesome guy to paint for as well. So my question to you guys is there anyone that you've gone, wow, this has been like an instrumental person in either like your wargaming, or if you're a professional painter like me, in in your business where it's like they were the people, that was the business that really got me going and really set me up. I want to do a shout out for Eureka Miniatures. They've got an awesome range of miniatures. If you know AB, you know them. But that's only just a small amount. They've got like 28 medieval. They've got World War II Japanese. They've got everything in between. If I remember rightly, they've got like frogs and other things with machine guns. There are all these weird things on there as well. But it's just it's a great site. And I never had any troubles with the shipping. It was all just arrived on time. And I talked to Nick the other day, and he said with COVID, they're just working straight through. They've kind of ramped themselves up a bit over that, so there's no problems with there. There's no shutting down. They're just keeping on. So so I've got some figures to follow. As I said, they're a little bit different than what I normally do, but they're older ones. So enjoy, and let me know what you think. Hey, as I said, this is just a bit of a reflection, and I just thought, well, actually, I'm quite grateful for what they did for me. So, and has anyone else had that? Where like a company sent them some miniatures, and it just really sets you up for the next part of your painting season or business. So yeah, hey, enjoy the photos. Don't laugh too hard, and I'll catch you later. Cheers. So here we go. As I said, don't laugh too hard, but this was 10 or 12 years ago. That was a Musketeers miniature, used 40mm. This was one of my first wee posts that I'd put up, and AB Romans. They're really cool. And this was a bunch of figures that they'd sent, and I made like a little wee diorama of them being charged in square. As I said, 15mm, or they're actually 18mm. Napoleonics is something I used to be really into. Here are the French Revolutionary Wars guys, and I really enjoy them. And as I said, these were the figures that actually really set me up as a person that painted for money, that was become a professional painter. I had a lot of work to do on skin. I think I spent about 6 months working on how to paint skin. So yeah, my painting has changed, but I'm still pretty happy with them. I've chucked up a few images in a second of what they look like on their site, and you can see the quality of them. They're really stunning, really beautiful figures. It makes me want to go and buy some. And they've got vinaigrettes, all kind of stuff. There's Austrians and all, just heaps. So these are 15mm AB figures. I had a ton of photos, and I just clicked on a few and put them up just to show that I actually used to paint 15mm figures. I know it's hard to see, or hard to know that I used to do it, because I don't really put a heck of a lot up, but I really loved them and had a lot of fun painting and gaming them. So hey, so I hope this video even though it's been a bit different, it's been a bit of fun, and I look forward to your comments. Cheers guys.